Okay, guys, we are doing Jeremiah 40. Brand new year, nothing's going to change. We're going to keep moving forward. We're going to keep reading the Word. Hopefully, you guys got to see morning prayer. It's not listed as daily prayer, it's prayer for the new year. And it's just some thoughts and some things that I wanted to put out there, and then prayer. This is going to be an interesting year. This is going to be even more interesting than the last 3 years combined. You thought the last 3 years were crazy? Yeah, this one's going to be a topper for that. And I think every year beyond this will be a topper for as long as we're here, which it looks like not very long. But that's not going to change what we're doing. We're still going to go through the word of the Lord. And just like we've been doing in this book, we're going to go to the previous chapter, Jeremiah 39. We're going to read the last 5 verses, get our context, and then go into the next chapter. So, verse 14. Then they sent someone to take Jeremiah from the court of the prison and committed him to Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, that he should take him home. So he dwelt among the people. We know where Jeremiah was and what Jeremiah was being subjected to. Everything that God has said up to this point has come true. But God's watching over Jeremiah. Verse 15, meanwhile, the word of the Lord had come to Jeremiah while he was shut up in the court of the prison, saying, Go and speak to Ebed-Melech, the Ethiopian, saying, Thus says the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will bring my words upon this city, for adversity and not for good. And they shall be performed in that day before you. But I will deliver you in that day, says the Lord, and you shall not be given into the hand of the men of whom you are afraid. For I will surely deliver you, and you shall not fall by the sword, but your life shall be as a prize to you, because you have put your trust in me, says the Lord. And to me, those last 3 verses just smack of what we're watching for. In that day, that type of wording is in the New Testament. In that day, I'm going to deliver you, and you will not go to the hands of those people. This is how God works, deliverance. And of course, this is an Ethiopian. He's a Gentile. So, yeah, a lot of symbolism going on here, but it seems like it's linking to other stuff. This is what I love about the old books, because there's a lot of this that seems to link to what's going on in the New Testament and what it's telling us about future times. And that's why I love these old books and why I love reading them. Now we're in Jeremiah 40. Jeremiah with Gedaliah the governor. So now we're going to see the fruition of what was spoken of in those last couple of verses. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord after Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, had let him go from Ramah, when he had taken him, bound him in chains among all who were carried away captive from Jerusalem and Judah, who were carried away captive to Babylon. And the captain of the guard took Jeremiah and said to him, The Lord your God has pronounced this doom on this place. Now the Lord has brought it, and has done just as he said. Well, this guy's paying attention. Because you people have sinned against the Lord and not obeyed his voice, therefore this thing has come upon you. This guy's really paying attention. And he's making a true observation. And we're seeing everything that God said. It's all being done. And it's so funny because the people that he was giving it to still aren't paying attention. And they're seeing it happen with their own eyes. How much like today is that? We're seeing all this stuff happen, and the Bible's word for word is telling us this, and people still don't get it. Verse 4. And now look, I free you this day from the chains that were on your hand. If it seems good to you to come with me to Babylon, come, and I will look after you. But if it seems wrong for you to come with me to Babylon, remain here. See, all the land is before you. Wherever it seems good and convenient for you to go, go there. So this guy seems like he's pretty on the up and up here. Now, while Jeremiah had not yet gone back to Nebuzaradan, Nebuzaradan said, Go back to Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, whom the king of Babylon has made governor over the cities of Judah, and dwell with him among the people, or go wherever it seems convenient for you to go. So the captain of the guard gave him rations and a gift and let him go. Well, this is a pretty nice guy. Verse 6. Then Jeremiah went to Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, and to Mizpah, and dwelt with him among the people who were left in the land. And when all the captains of the armies who were in the fields, they and their men, heard that the king of Babylon had made Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, governor in the land, and had committed to him men, women, children, and the poorest of the land who had not been carried away captive to Babylon. Because you remember in a previous chapter, all the poor people were left there, and they were like, hey, you can have all this stuff. But they have people watching over them. Verse 8, then they came to Gedaliah at Mizpah. Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, you want to say Jonathan there, but it's Johanan, and Jonathan, the sons of Kareah, Sarai, the son of Tanhumeth, the sons of Ephiah, the sons of Netophathite, or sons of Ephiah, the Netophathite. You have to excuse me, my eyes are very blurry, I didn't sleep much. And Jezaniah, the son of a Maacathite, they and their men. And I know I'm not saying any of these correctly. Verse 9, and Gedaliah, the son of Achim, the son of Shaphan, took an oath before them and their men, saying, do not be afraid to serve the Chaldeans. Dwell in the land and serve the king of Babylon, and it shall be well with you. Now remember, back at the beginning of this book, God said, hey, I want some of you guys to choose to go with the Chaldeans because you're going to be safe there. I'm going to make them to take care of you guys and watch over you. And some of them are doing this. Verse 10, as for me, I will indeed dwell at Mizpah and serve the Chaldeans who come to us. But you gather wine and summer fruit and oil, put them in your vessels, and dwell in your cities that you have taken. Likewise, when all the Jews who were in Moab, among the Ammonites, in Edom, and who were in all the countries, heard that the king of Babylon had left a remnant of Judah, and that he had set over them Gedaliah the son of Achim, the son of Shaphan, then all the Jews returned out of all the places where they had been driven, and came to the land of Judah, to Gedaliah them at Mizpah, and gathered wine and summer fruit in abundance. Moreover, Jonathan the son of Kareah, and all the captains of the forces that were in the fields came to Gedaliah at Mizpah, and said to him, do you certainly know that Baalis, the king of the Ammonites, has sent Ishmael the son of Nethaniah to murder you? But Gedaliah the son of Achim did not believe them. Then Jonathan the son of Kareah spoke secretly to Gedaliah in Mizpah, saying, let me go, please, and I will kill Ishmael the son of Nethaniah, and no one will know it. Why should he murder you, so that all the Jews who are gathered to you would be scattered, and the remnant in Judah perish? It's nice that they have this mention of the remnant in Judah, because we know there's going to be another remnant in Judah in the tribulation. Verse 16, but Gedaliah the son of Achim said to Jonathan the son of Kareah, you shall not do this thing, for you speak falsely concerning Ishmael. So in this chapter, we've got a guy, seems to be on the up and up, taking care of Jeremiah. He's paying attention, sees with his own eyes that what's going on is true. And we also see a power changing hands, but everything that God said coming true, and the people under the Chaldeans are going to be good. We see the king of Babylon putting those people in there. I mean, he's doing everything that God said was going to happen, because God's making it happen, putting it in his heart to do these things. And this is telling, because everything up to this point has been proven completely true, and these people know what's going on. They've heard what Jeremiah said. Why is there no acknowledgement of this except from Gentiles? I have yet to hear someone of the Jewish family or of the Jewish faith proclaim this statement. Only Gentiles are proclaiming it. So what are we seeing here? Are we seeing, even back then, the mercy of God being shown to Gentiles? Absolutely. Even before Jesus was set to arrive and walk this earth, we see the mercy of God on the Gentiles. We see him proclaiming blessings to them. He just did it to the Ethiopian. So much in this book, these little nuances, these little details, are showing us what God's intent was long before Jesus came. It's just that when Jesus came, it was finished. When Jesus came, that work was done, and the age of grace started. Amazing. Amazing. But now we have drama. And it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next one. Insurrection at Gedaliah. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It'll be interesting to see how this is going to unfold with Ishmael. So that was Jeremiah 40, guys. We're getting into the nuts and bolts and the nitty gritty and stuff like that of this story and of this incident that has happened there. And it's a pretty major point in history. But look at what we've discovered. Every time we read this, look at what we discovered. Look at what stands out at us. And I know there's more. But we're on chapter 40 now, and I believe this only has 52 chapters, so we're almost there. We're down to the last dozen chapters. Let's see where this leads, because I think it's going to show us something. I'm just waiting to see what it's going to show us, but I think it's going to show us some really, really good stuff. Maybe even stuff, and this is the reason why this book was delayed so long, and this video series was delayed so long. It may even show us stuff for 2022. We'll see. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.